Introducing the Rankin-Bass production of The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Adapted for audio from the 1977 script, written by Romeo Muller. It was released to vinyl in 1977 by Buena Vista Records. It features many of J.R.R. Tolkien's original poems adapted by Jules Bass and set to music by Maury Laws. A 16-page booklet of full-color illustrations from the motion picture was included. My father grew up listening to these records and has since passed them on to myself and my siblings. Much of the quiet hours of our childhood was spent listening to this record, and as a result, our family has developed a deep fondness for it. We re-recorded this script together, and I hope you enjoy as we take you through a retelling of our favorite childhood story, through the eyes, or ears, of Romeo Muller and Jules Bass.
In a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit. Many ages ago, when this ancient planet was not so ancient, long before man recorded his history, there was the time of Middle-earth, when man shared his days with elves, dwarves, wizards, goblins, dragons, and hobbits. In the lands of Middle-earth, in an area known as the Shire, there was a village named Hobbiton. There, in a hole in the ground, lived a hobbit. Not a nasty, dirty, wet hole, or a dry, bare, sandy hole. It was a hobbit hole, and that means comfort. Bilbo Baggins?
Yes?
I am looking to hire a burglar.
Burglar? I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place.
You mean you do not wish to share a grand adventure?
Dear me, no. We hobbits are plain quiet folk. Adventurers make one late for dinner.
Enough! I am Gandalf, and Gandalf means me!
Gandalf? Not the wandering wizard?
The same. Listen.
To dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away at break of day to seek the pale
Thorin and company at your service. Dwalin, Balin, Keely, Feely, Duri, Nuri, and Uri. Oinzer and Gloinzer. Call him Biffer and him Buffer.
And, Barmore at your service.
What do these dwarves want in Hobbiton?
They have come for tea, and for supper, and for you, Burglar Baggins.
We must away at break of day.
There is magic in that music.
And it moves through me.
You feel the love of beautiful things.
To go and see the great mountains, hear the pine trees and the waterfalls.
To wear a sword instead of a walking stick.
Just once.
Gandalf, dwarves, and burglar Baggins.
What is this burglar business.
If you prefer, you can say expert treasure hunter.
Oh, yes, I do prefer that.
We are met tonight in the house of our friend, this most excellent hobbit. May the hair on his toes never fall out.
Hear, hear!
We shall soon start on a long journey. The object is, I take it, well known to us. All of us?
It is not well known to me.
Really? Then we must inform our burglar. We seek a treasure, that which is rightfully ours, far off to the east, beyond the misty mountains and the dark forest of Mirkwood. There you will find the Lonely Mountain. Long ago, this was the home of my people, and it was ruled by my grandfather, king under the mountain.
The dwarves of yore made mighty spells, while hammers fell like ringing bells, in places deep where dark things sleep, in hollow halls beneath the fells. Goblets they carved for themselves, and harps of gold where no man delves. There lay they long, and many a song was sung unheard by man or elves. For ancient king and elvish lord, there many a gleaming golden hoard they shaped and wrought, and light they caught, to hide in gems on hilt of sword. On silver necklaces they strung the flowering stars, on crowns they hung the dragon's fire in twisted wire. They meshed the light of moon and sun.
Undoubtedly, all this wealth was what brought the dragon.
The pines were roaring on the height, the winds were moaning in the night. The fire was red, it flaming spread, the trees like torches blazed with light.
And below us, in the valley, lay Dale.
The bells were ringing in the dale, the men looked up with faces pale. The dragon's ire, more fierce than fire, laid low their towers and houses frail. The mountains smoked beneath the moon. The dwarves, they heard the tramp of doom. They fled their hall to dying fall. Beneath his feet, beneath the moon.
Curses to the dragon! Curses to Smaug! He killed our men and stole our gold.
Is this the adventure you've planned for me? To help you recapture the gold?
None other. There are 13 of you very unlucky. Mr. Baggins will make it 14.
Oh,
A splendid lucky number you found for us.
No arguments. Let us have the contract.
to Burglar Baggins. Terms for your professional services. 1/14 total profits. Travel expenses guaranteed. Funeral expenses if necessary. Sincerely, Thorn and Company. Funeral expenses?
Do you find the terms acceptable?
Of course he does.
But I...
And so tomorrow begins your greatest adventure.
No hat, no stick, no pipe, not even a pocket handkerchief. How can one survive? How did Gandalf get ahead of us?
He comes and goes at will. He is a wizard, you know.
Oh, bother burgling and everything to do with it.
Always remember, Bilbo, when your heart wants lifting, think of pleasant things.
Eggs and bacon, liquid full pipe, My garden at twilight. Cakes.
We'll camp here. Perhaps we can find a dry patch to sleep on. Our lookout has spied something.
Look! Trolls!
Miserable, no good, robbing trolls.
Where the deuce is Gandalf?
Left us again, just when a wizard would have been most useful.
No matter. We have an expert burglar with us.
What have trolls to do with burgling?
We could use some of their meat they're cooking.
Oh, I say!
Burglar, do your burgling.
Blast! Nothing but mutton to eat.
How I long for a bit of man flesh.
It makes my fireplace hot chestnuts.
What the blazing?
Help! Help! Put me down! Stop that! Stop that!
What have we got here?
Let's cook him and find out.
He wouldn't make a mouthful.
Gah, but maybe there's more where he came from.
Dwarves! I'm done for! Run for it!
Dwarves?
Now that's a supper.
Let's go get more.
Oh, let's roast them.
And boil them to that.
Each to his own, boys. There's plenty for all. I likes mine raw.
Dawn take you all, and be stoned to you.
The sun! Blast it!
How did the morning come so soon?
We're done for!
Excellent. One moment.
Where's that bumbling burglar? Lucky number indeed.
Over here! Come see what I've found.
Not bad, burglar, for your first attempt.
Oh, it was nothing, actually.
We'll keep these. Decidedly fine blades, considering they were made by trolls.
They don't seem like troll blades to me. Probably stolen. See these strange runes?
Whatever are runes?
Ancient writing. Mine has them too. Can you make them out?
I am not familiar with these letters.
Well, whoever made them, we've got them now. Cover up the treasure, men. We'll fetch it on our return.
Take that, Smaug, you filthy worm!
I see you've also claimed a sword.
Yes, just a dagger, actually, but for one of my size, it suffices.